Hey everybody, it's B, and today I'm going to show you how you can turn $5 into a reusable source of heat and light. To start, all you're going to need is an empty tin of Altoids, a tub of Crisco, and a wick. And so all you do is you scoop some of the Crisco into the empty tin of Altoids, and then you smooth it out. Make sure you wipe the sides down because it is flammable and you want to keep the flame contained. You obviously don't want it getting on you. Then you take that piece of cardboard or anything that you're using as a wick, like fabric or twine or toilet paper or newspaper, and you insert it into the Crisco in the Altoid can. And this is obviously your makeshift wick. Cardboard doesn't work that good, so I'd recommend any of the other ones. And then you light the wick and you let it burn for about 1 to 2 minutes, just until the whole tin is warm to the touch. And then when you're done, you flip the tin closed to cut off the oxygen supply to extinguish the flame. And now, in this little tin, you have a super warm, reusable personal heater that you can put in your pocket, you can put in your blanket, sleeping bag, anything to help keep you warm. You can also do this with a mini Altoids tin, and you can make a hand warmer out of that since it's smaller. And just replace the wick from these whenever you need it, obviously, and then you'll have a virtually unlimited amount of heat and light. And you technically don't need a wick if you aren't using this as a candle. You can just hold a lighter over the Crisco for a few minutes to heat it up, and voila, you got a heater. You never want to use the entire can of Crisco as a candle because the sides of this are actually foil-lined cardboard. They're not metal, which means the entire container could potentially catch on fire and do more harm than good. And you can't use the lid to extinguish the fire because it's plastic, so that would just burn too. So, now you know how to get a lot of prep out of just $5. And remember, when you're dealing with fire, obviously use precautions. If your Altoid tin gets too hot, wait for it to cool down before putting it in or near anything flammable. As a rule of thumb, if it's too hot to touch, it's probably too hot to put on something flammable. And never use water to put out a grease fire because that's what Crisco is. Suffocate it or use a fire extinguisher because using water is just going to make it worse. So, anyways, thanks for watching. If you learned something new, give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And make sure to subscribe to see my latest videos. And as always, stay prepared.